damn, sorry, Russ, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that was...
Although the audio might have been on that entire time.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's whatever.
It's not on the record, so don't worry. It's fine.
Yeah,
everything's fine.
It's, as exciting it was for hearing the listeners getting ready to do it again. Writing that show was exceptionally easy for me yesterday.
Yeah,
the minute
100%.
I started typing, it was boom,
Right into it. Yeah.
It was just like, all right, here we fucking go.
Didn't miss a beat.
I watched a shit ton of matches. Didn't mind sitting in front of the TV all day watching footy. It was
great.
It was great.
But we also
great.
we just talked about it during the break there for a second. Was the Euros wasn't easy to do because there's been a lot of fucking football over the last 18 months, right? And the Euro tournament, everyone was seemingly exhausted, and it just the group stages didn't offer much. So it's hard to talk about. As you said, you're doing a whole nother show during the summer.
I'm writing a whole nother fucking show, and
it's
also
just not easy to do.
I'm also physically going to every single one of those games, and it's like, and it's the summertime. It's a lot. It's an awful lot. Yes, Mel.
I was just like physically going to every single one of those games.
Thanks to your wife.
Like, it's 10 minutes down the road.
Driving to Virginia is never fun.
You're right. Driving to Virginia is never fun, and that has nothing to do with soccer.
And I had to drive to Virginia multiple times to go watch games.
Yeah, that is punishment right there.
Yeah, so there you
Are
go.
we doing
You
new cups?
should probably quit your job then too.
Yeah,
I was
cups.
just going to use my same old cup.
I put my cup out of the way.
I'll do same cup. I'm good.
Here we go. I found it.
I don't mind recycling.
Why do you hit the earth, Sam?
Let's get that out of here then.
God, Sam.
I don't have any other beers.
Are you afraid that your Flavortown tangerine and your Flavortown...
Don't say it. It's got to be on the show.
Melissa, I am the one who uses a giant water receptacle, and you have a family full of nothing but environmentalists who all use single-serve water. So we're going to go ahead and stop that conversation about me hating the environment.
That was me that said it first. So I know you get your wives confused. But second...
Okay, well, maybe I need to start treating her like her when you get lippy. Start giving you that TV action.
I'm not a TV.
I was about to say that.
You can't watch anything on me. I'm stone cold, buddy.
All right. So we ready to go ahead and do another show?
Yeah.
Sure.
Meh.
DU 7-1.
7 years.
3 more to go.
Till we have to find another co-host.
Until I get another contract.
Well, let's see here. Carry the 0. Times it by 0.
Yeah.
Big fat zippy.
It's good thing you're fans, baby.
Hello, this is David Geckel from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm a Leeds United fan. And we're back, bitches, and we're never fucking leaving.
This actually
and you're
makes me
listening
quite
to the
sad.
DU football show.
Back where?
The championship.
It actually makes me quite sad to listen to that.
You know, it just...
He was so sure.
It's, Mr. Graham, that's what we like to call a dig.
Oh,
Right
it's a
there.
dig. It's a big dig.
It's,
You
just
brought your shovel.
Necessary. It's how I roll.
Yeah.
Let's start the show.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston.
Sam Houston?
Arsenal fans have another Sam. Right day, the fucking Gooner Graham. Stump of a lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Fucking United! Fucking United!
Hello and welcome to DU Does EFL Show, a completely biased brief recap of the rest of English football as told by two common American schmucks.
That's us.
I am your host, Sam Houston, and across the way from me is Mr. Samuel Graham. How are you, good sir?
Adieu.
Are we ready to talk Championship League 1 and League 2
Yes,
for another
I am.
season?
Yes, I am.
You know, there's it's going to be funny. The more things change, the more things they remain the same, as we will note throughout all of this.
I have a brand new motorway landmark.
Okay.
It's based around Leeds
Okay.
and one of our favorite clubs.
Okay.
Seeing as they're not officially traveling down the Pompey Highway, it seems as though Leeds have parked their car in the Pompey Park and Ride. They're just hanging out in the championship.
And, of course, on the ones and twos, Producer Mel. How are you doing tonight, Producer Mel?
I faded out my camera after that joke. I did not want to be associated.
Look, drinking alcohol,
Rude,
saying
man.
fuck and shit dad jokes. That's how we fucking roll, man.
on,
It's just
man.
what we do.
That's all we
Ooh.
can do.
Speaking of drinking,
We'll get to that in a moment because we're recording at the DU Public House just outside the nation's capital. You can check us out wherever you get your podcasts. And, of course, streaming live every single Monday night. Mr. Graham, should people want to get in touch with us, how do they go about doing that?
It's very easy, actually. It's at DU Football Show on all the social medias and dufootballshow@gmail.com to get in touch via email.
So because we're recording it on the same night, we are drinking kind of the same shit we were drinking before.
Well,
we're still drinking the
whiskey-wise, we
same
are.
whiskey.
Yeah.
But we have moved on to style number 2 of the old Flavortown train. Mr. Graham, what is the next one we are drinking?
Welcome to Footballville. This is the spiked fruit punch. Also 6%. Made with real fruit. You think it tells you what it is?
no,
Nope. Sure doesn't.
you don't need to know.
Let's I didn't do this on the first one, but I do want to read the blurb here. It's happy hour in Flavortown, and we've got real deal fresh flavors that pack a punch, just like I'd make in my own kitchen. Although I've never seen you cook anything, Guy. We use real fruit juices and high quality ingredients to deliver fast, fresh flavor every time. So grab a Flavortown spiked and get the party started. I also love, quickly, that his signature has an exclamation point in it.
Because he also doesn't.
says Fieri, Guy. No, it doesn't even say Fieri.
Yeah.
It just says Guy.
Yeah, because when they gave him the name, he didn't know how to spell it.
Yeah.
But he could spell guy.
Well, he always talks about his Nona on Triple D.
You know what? For me, this is alcoholic Hawaiian punch, not as thick and syrupy.
No, it's actually.
But it's got
Sam,
that-
I've just read you. It's all natural ingredients.
But it's got
refreshing.
that, but it's got that really good fruit punch kind
It
of
does, yeah,
Hawaiian
yeah, it
punch,
absolutely
fruit
does.
punch. It's just not overly sticky
You know,
sweet.
you know what this is when you get that raspberry sherbet. You know, white people party.
Yeah.
Raspberry sherbet,
In the bowl.
2-liter bottle of Sprite.
Yes.
Bang. It's got those vibes.
Yes.
And I love everything about it.
It's really good.
We are 2 for 2, y'all.
I was gonna say, like, you kind of want to shit on it because it's another big celebrity thing.
Can't,
How
'cause
much
it's so good.
even if you, because here's the thing, even if you like a particular celebrity, it's just like, okay, another celebrity. Like Christopher Maloney is now doing a whiskey that's based up in Connecticut, right? Did advertisements for it. It's hysterical. You can already see it's 25-gallon
Never even
barrels.
heard of it. What is it?
It's only available in Connecticut right now. I just it was
he dips his balls into every barrel.
sure.
Carly will love it.
Sure, Billy sent us sent me the video of it.
Of him
nice.
dipping his balls into every barrel.
But I guarantee you, it is generic craft bottle number 5. That kind of small the curved bottle with the smaller top. And whenever you have that kind of celebrity stuff, like you're like, is it really it tastes good. This tastes good. Like that is the one thing you can say about it. Is that it actually tastes good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I wonder if
They're hairless, too, if you've ever seen them.
Sam receiving videos of Christopher Maloney dipping his balls into a barrel of whiskey have anything to do with his eyesight issues, as we've previously discussed with the old wanking.
That could be an issue.
Christopher Maloney's balls ain't got nothing on mine.
No, they don't. I've never seen them, and I can tell you they don't. Because I've seen yours.
Break them kiwis out on you,
Oh,
motherfucker.
get out of here.
But, yeah, fucking delicious.
Stop trying to turn me on pre-show.
Yeah, heard.
I
I
gotta
mean,
say,
technically we're in it now, but
Unless it's one of his restaurants. If Guy puts his name on it, it's going to be good.
Yeah, this is actually quite good.
I told
it's very
you,
good.
I sell a wine brand that I'm not going to name the chef nor the brand because that would be unfair. That was described to us as having been delivered to us via Celebrity Chef, and there's no way that she would put her name on that stuff.
Yeah, because it's
No
just not
way.
good.
No,
good.
she judges on Bobby Flay shows.
It's that party punch.
I'm telling you. It's
Yeah.
sherbet and Sprite.
Yeah,
This is fucking delicious.
with alcohol. It's quite good.
I wish we went back out on music. Although it's been
Ben.
almost almost 100 years. We could probably use "Shoot the Sherbet to Me, Herbert."
That's true.
It's probably public property now. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I know the.
I think we went out on an injury time years ago.
We have, yes.
Yeah, but that's where Sherbet became Sherbet and not Sherbet.
Right.
Because they needed something to ride with Herbert.
Right, exactly. All right, well, let's open up with the championship. We're already 2 weeks in, and some notable clubs. We're going to go ahead and just kind of hit on them and not really get into the action all that much. Just kind of talk a little bit about what's going on with all of them. Leeds opened the season with 2 draws, but it's a bit more about how they are very much a new-look club, missing out on going up to the Premier League. They had to sell pieces, and they had to sell some pretty big pieces in Somerville and Gray.
Oh, yeah. And they do also still have the potential of a lot of interest around Willie Nanto.
Yeah, very much interest around Willie
The
Nanto.
black Italian Jordan Shaqiri. Very short beer fridge.
I gotta forget the
He's a very square man, isn't he?
the song they have for him in Leeds is fantastic. I have to ask Lars about it again, but it's like they do this whole thing about him, and then the punchline is, and his cock is fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
It's like, you all have just decided he's got a massive dick, and we're
Nice.
gonna sing about it because that's why.
Why not?
Because that's how we fucking roll. Let's see here. Keeping that rolling, though. Like I said, well,
Two
actually,
draws would be disappointing, though, from Leeds' perspective.
and you still have Farka, so you have a manager that will know how to
Deal with the topics.
work within the championship. But if you don't get up this year, you might be back down there again for a while because financially, you got to kind of watch it, right? You can't get into trouble.
Correct.
And you look at, we didn't talk about it on the main show, but like the rumor is Leicester's getting 6 points, and I'm sorry, you ain't recovering from that. I would put Leicester dead on to go down. If it's a 6 points, they're fucked. Mm-hmm. They're absolutely fucked. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not
And
like Everton or Forest.
40-year-old Vardy's going to be a pain in the ass to fucking deal with next year.
Yeah, exactly. So keeping it on rolling. Pompey also has started the season with 2 draws. That first draw they got was against Leeds
3-3
in a fucking wackadoodle match.
Barn burner. One might say.
Yeah. Pompey comes back, ties it, goes up late. Leeds ties it late, and then Leeds misses a game, like a sitter for a game winner in like the 98th minute.
But here's the piece of that, right? This is perspective of clubs, and this is what you get a lot in the lower leagues, especially is Leeds obviously pushing for promotion. We had what was it, 4 clubs last season that could have won the championship in any of the previous 10,
Exactly.
or some shit with record point total kind of situation. And then we now start this season, Pompey being newly promoted to the championship, getting 2 draws. Like, fuck, look, we might actually belong here. They finished in 4th or whatever. Leeds were 3rd, whatever Leeds was. I don't exactly remember. I don't think a lot of people know this about me necessarily. I'm very much. You remember that Dick's Sporting Goods? I think it was Dick's commercial with Landon Donovan about not making the World Cup squad,
Right,
or
what
whatever
are you
that
talking
was.
about?
Yeah, it was. As soon as I walk out of here, I have no recollection what I said.
Yeah. Oh, that's all the time. People will tell me something I said on the show. I'll be like, dude, I don't even remember saying that.
No idea.
When the memes come out and we have no idea what it's about, I have to be like, what was this? I don't know.
I try to text. I say that. I'm like, hey, can you please tell me what this is in reference to?
And a lot of times I'll come back and tell you guys because I'm the one that sound checks the show. So I'll come back and go, that's what it was.
Maybe you should DM me.
Yeah, exactly.
Potentially. But so from Leeds' perspective, starting, the league off with 2 draws is terribly disappointing. From Pompey's perspective, we're back.
Yeah, we're back up.
And we belong here. And they're not better than us.
And I'll go ahead and foreshadow it now because we'll talk about their second draw in a second when we talk about one of the other clubs. Their first 2 matches, not easy matches.
No.
And they get draws, which is good.
Again, it Leeds in 4th, and then you had the Luton.
Yeah, right, which I'll get to. Now, the other one I want to mention is Burnley ain't missed a fucking step.
No.
2-0 plus 8 goal differential.
Yeah.
Like they are right back down to. We don't need no motherfucking Vincent company. We already know what we're doing.
Go fuck Bayern up. We don't need you.
We got this shit.
It's fine.
Just
don't worry about
it. Yeah. Coming right out of the gate swinging.
Also, did you see that in Germany? Froze out Leon Goretzka. Apparently, from the Bayern squad.
Wow.
Just very interesting development. Because he's been there for a fair few years now.
Yeah.
Won a fair few trophies, including a Champions League.
Yeah.
Wasn't even included in the matchday squad for the opening week of the Bundesliga. Vincent Kompany's just apparently picked Leon Goretzka to stamp his authority down.
Jesus.
It's really interesting.
It's always, we used to talk about this all the time in the restaurant industry. It's always the hardcore long-time waiter is the one that gets fired for something very kind of iffy, like a legitimate firing, but you look and you go, really? That's what
we all do it all the time.
You're like, there's that asshole that never does his side work and shows up
coke off the toilet bowl
and shows up an hour late every fucking shift. Fucking brand new employees in the parking lot, and but you fire the one who works 40 hours a week and does everything. Like that was clearly the example fire is what that was.
If we were gonna bring up Burnley, I just wanted to make sure the brain got his mention because he fired Pinky.
Well, he can fuck off because he ain't even in the English football anymore. So
I like being old now.
Now going along with two other teams that are 2-0, familiar faces. One maybe not in recent memory, but Watford is at 2-0, and they've been up in the Prem a fair few times. And Sunderland has started the season 2-0 as well. So
I hope they go up because I'd love another Northwest Derby.
Oh, you mean Tyne-Wear?
Tyne-Wear.
Yeah, God, I want
Northeast
that so
Derby, actually.
Yeah.
But yes.
God, I want that.
Tyne-Wear Derby would be great.
The final team we were going to talk about is Luton. They are on a loss and a draw since going down. And that draw was 0-0 to Pompey. So for Pompey, that's great. But Kaminsky, the goalkeeper,
now this was
takes a red. He took out 2 motherfuckers. He could have gotten red carded for either one.
He had already gotten a yellow,
right?
So he could have gotten a yellow and 2 reds. Mm-hmm. He could have gotten 3 yellows. He could have gotten a number of different things that would have been a lot of admin for a lot of people at the EFL offices. Mm-hmm. What I love about this is I've always said, and I've done it before, where you've been sent off and then you just go ham.
Right.
He just knew it was happening, so he went before he was given the admin.
He was already walking away.
Yeah. No. He was like, fuck, that's probably going to be my second yellow, so I'm going to just fuck this cunt up too.
Yeah, I'm just going to go take out another motherfucker. I'm going
to just do it. Like, I don't care.
I'm cracking. Honestly, what it is, it's Ed Norton and Fight Club. And when Brad Pitt goes, what was that all about? And he just goes, I wanted to destroy something beautiful.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it is.
He just
it's Jared Leno that he beats the crap out of.
Yeah. This was just his moment. He just wanted, he said, I'm reintroducing myself to the championship. I heard it's physical down here.
I'll make another movie reference. He's Nuke LaLoosh. I want to announce my presence with authority.
Yeah. What he did is it's like Luton got sent to prison and Pompey were the big dude in the lunch hall.
And I'm going to pick a fight with that one.
And Kaminsky was worried about getting Gabriel Jesus in the butthole.
All right. So newly promoted Stockport from League 2, already off to a 2-0 start and atop of League 1 as well.
Nice.
Already.
I like that.
A couple of notable clubs sitting with 1 win and 1 draw are Reading, Birmingham City, Bolton, along with the other 2 promoted sides, Wrexham and Mansfield Town.
I like that. So in very obviously now memory, not even recent memory, this just happened. Literally, you had Ipswich with back-to-back promotions. Obviously, they're in the Premier League now, obviously, but I really enjoy when a club, and it's a lot easier in the lower leagues because the finances are actually quite similar,
right,
between a lot of these clubs, because the TV rights aren't there, and
it's also why it's so easy to see somebody tank to the bottom very quickly.
100%, especially if they've sold themselves on staying in the Premier League or the Championship, and they've got all these players on massive wages that they can't offload, and their finances are fucked, and they go down, and the parachute payments doesn't even cover it, right?
Yeah.
But my point is this isn't like a totally foreign idea that newly promoted sides in the lower leagues, you could see them jump kind of quick.
Right.
We saw Swansea years ago, if you remember.
Bournemouth won League One. League One. They won. They came in second in the Championship and were in the Premier League.
Yep.
Like boom, boom.
So I love seeing this because this is like Americans especially love an underdog story, right?
Yeah.
We were kind of founded on an underdog story.
Yeah.
And so seeing these clubs, like paying attention to some of these teams that have been promoted, and seeing that, oh shit, they're actually hanging with those the what they would consider big boys. It's just so much fun to watch. It's just a joy to see.
Couple that even more with Stockport, because Stockport is League Two. They won the league and they went up. And let's face it, all the attention was around first and foremost Wrexham, but also Mansfield Town has gotten a lot of play.
A lot of attention, yeah.
So where we have got all the shows going on about Wrexham out here, Mansfield's been getting that kind of attention within England, right? Because their owners are kind of a power couple and well known within England, not royalty, but to that, that kind of thought process. If we wanted to,
do you know who it is?
I don't remember their names. I just remember reading a bunch of articles about them as a group.
I really hope it's like a Love Island celebrity.
So, but they've gotten a lot of attention, right? And in the meantime, Stockport's like, fuck off. We'll just win the league.
We'll just do it.
Oh yeah. You guys are already off to a banner start. Great. We're 2-0 and we're top of the fucking table. Fuck you. Like, just, okay. Very quietly. Stockport's like, yeah, we're here to fucking play. Like, we're gonna let the football do the talking, right? Which is
it's kind of what Brighton did to Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City.
Well, and also in League One, you think about it. Birmingham City's a team that just came down. Huddersfield Town came down, and they're up already. I think they're at 2-0 as well. Bolton disappointingly did not win their playoff match, right? But Bolton is going to be right there in it.
I hope so. I'd love to see them come back up. We talked about it a lot last year. I'd love to see them come
Reading,
back up.
after all the points deductions and everything, all the shit they dealt with last season, you have to imagine Reading, once they got out of the darkness, you got to figure Reading is an established fucking championship side. This is one of those kind of sides, much like how Derby County got back up to the championship. You got to imagine one of those three spots going up is going to Reading. You have to assume that's probably the case. So very interesting. Now, notables at the bottom with 2 losses. Blackpool, who was right in and around the playoff hunt. Leyton Orient, the O's. We always want to see the O's do better.
Stop fucking off.
And Wigan, because, of course, Wigan. Yeah. That's just what Wigan's going to do.
That's fair. I didn't even read the joke. I knew it was coming.
It's just Wigan.
It's a rugby town.
Yeah. But then they'll go and, win the league on, 100 points. And you'll be like, what the fuck?
Well, you started 0-4. You're lucky there's 6,000 games in League One.
They're the silliest fucking team. And then our boy Ben, he's a Laddick, man. That's his boy.
I know,
club.
and he's one of 19 people that go every week because it's a rugby town. No one cares about football.
And the stadium's huge because it's a rugby stadium.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking funny.
Again, I mean, for people that don't know, maybe checking us out for the first time, you may not remember years ago, they were one of the first teams I've ever seen. Actually the only team I've ever seen that's won the FA Cup while at the same time being relegated.
Yeah, exactly.
So they were a championship club in the Europa League.
Yeah, exactly. And they lost their coach because Martinez went to Everton right after that. Oh.
And then they promptly crashed out in the group stage.
Finally, in League Two, Chesterfield Town, who is they were the runaway record winners in the National League last year. Like with a month and a half left, they had already gained first place in automatic promotion.
That's only because Wrexham wasn't there.
Yeah, they're at 1 win and 1 draw. But the other newly promoted club, Bromley Town, the one who's never been in professional soccer. 2-0, motherfuckers.
Come on.
Get in.
Again, this is the same thing. It's just, I love watching this.
This is one that you imagine this is this moment in the sun and it's probably going to go crashing.
Listen, I played golf yesterday.
Right.
Right, on Sunday. Obviously being recorded early. I played golf on Sunday. And I told the last time out was right after those storms in Ocean City.
Right.
The clubhouse at a weird spot. The back 12 was on that marshland. Mm-hmm. Played Eagles Landing.
Right.
I dropped at least one on every hole on the back 12. Probably 7 of them dropped 2 balls because the wind was just doing wild shit.
Crazy.
Couldn't control anything. Worm burners, up high, bullets, nothing.
Right.
I couldn't find anything. It was horrific. Right. I forgot where we're going.
I was going to say there's a point behind this that involves footy.
One, and there was a good one.
You just wanted to talk about your golf game.
No, there was a good one, and I forgot why it was funny.
Bromley,
to be honest.
promptly going back.
Oh, promptly going downtown. Yeah. Just enjoy it while it lasts, man. You know?
Just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, just enjoy the moment. Because that front 6, I actually played quite well.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it while you
that
can.
last 12 just went completely wrong.
Downhill big time.
Wassel and your hated rivals, Gillingham, the Gills.
The Gills.
Yeah,
the Gills.
The
fish.
Whatever the fuck they are.
I hate them.
Are both also at 2-0. I said 2-0-2, but it's really only 2-0 because they've only played 2 games.
2 games, yeah. They just made it up because Gillingham tends to cheat.
Yeah, exactly. And then finally, the Dons are MK Dons, who were in the playoffs last season, are currently 0-2 and in dead last right now.
They deserve it.
And then finally, Aki is on a loss and a draw so far this season.
All right, fine. We need Aki to do better, but fine.
Aki in the
not a horrific start.
The way modern football has gone and what Aki is as far as a town. Now, the key thing we have to remember also with Aki is one of the original 12. Like, Aki is one of the first major football clubs in the history of English football.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
As far as professional clubs go. They're probably a middle tier team. That's what they are. That's just who and what they are. That's where they're going to be. And that's about it. Now, that's going to wrap it all up, Mr. Graham. I do have to say, because I did the typo, I do need to actually say it as it's listed. Graham, party words.
Goddamn right, motherfucker. Welcome to Flavor Town. I read that. I grabbed this. Tune into Injury Time because you're going to get Tiki Time. Aww.
All right. And next up is Injury Time, where we go ahead and cover the preview of the next week's action. We're going to talk about the beers we've had and recap our fantasy. Should somebody want to find Injury Time, Mr. Graham, how do they go about doing it?
If you want to find Party Time, it is on the old Patreon, patreon.com/DU Football Show. Just sign up to that $1 tier, and you will get. I sound really weird when my hair's under the headphones. This is strange. And you'll get the all the extra shit we do. So
Excellent.
It's good.
Everybody on the live stream, have a great night, and we'll see you all next week.
Good night. Party time.
Party words.
Whatever, bro.